Yeah, okay, we're back back with at least another battle. So we'll look at the team. Frostmoth, genuinely, I think is quite a good mon, especially with Terastallization. You can lose the double weakness to rock and fire. By going, I guess, ground or anything that's not iceberg. You'd expect first impression from Paradox Volk. I've not actually seen much of what Slytherin can do, but I guess we'll find out. I don't know who to lead against this team, though. It seems perhaps quite a passive team. It'll be Quiverdance, Frostmoth, you'd expect. I think perhaps just Nyaum. I think they're going to first impression. We go to Torgan / Eden. Get some toxic spikes up, which should help against. You'd expect first impression to just kill if it's banded. If, though, my shed cell. Yep, cool. Now, what do you expect them to do into us? I feel like Skeledirge is pretty safe. Let's see what they do. The U-turn, we take the damage, which is really, really good. Because now we can do significant, and cause significant issues to whoever comes in. Even if it's a Rotom, we can, yep. We can't toxic Rotom, so I think we burn. I mean, it's going to probably Hydro Pump, right? Go Catboy, and do you turn the right play? Because he'll just, I mean, you might be scared of Flower Trick and go into Slitherwing, which kind of just puts us in a similar situation regardless. Is it optimal to Torch Song? Because I feel like the early Fairy Terror might be in play. If we can Torch Song, get a boost, maybe they'll just miss Hydro Pump anyway, because, you know, it's a very unreliable move. Having a long think about this. They do Hydro Pump, they do hit. You can get a Torch Song off, it doesn't do much damage. Thing is, Skeledirge is so good. I reckon we Shadow Ball. Yep. Don't know what they're going to expect here, but they go Clod, which is probably going to be unaware. Yep, we burn. We pray they don't get, say, Poison, Jab Poison. As they go for Stealth Rock, which is interesting. Clodsire is now essentially completely neutralized. I'm going to go, I guess, Neom. Shed Tail again, perhaps? Yeah, no, why not? They can't put us in range or anything. They go for Yawn, which is super fine because we can Shed Tail. And if Clod stays in, he's kind of just causing issues. If he switches out, he's still causing issues. We know that Ricardo's a pretty safe switch because of the likely unaware Clodsire. And we do tank a Earthquake, right. I'm expecting Rotom to come in here, but we Aqua Step. Oh, it doesn't come in. And just dies. Interesting, because Quaquaval is behind a sub, has a Assault Vest. Corviknight does technically beat us, but if we get Aqua Step into potentially Brave Bird range. Okay, I'm expecting Brave Bird now. Do we just go into Torgan? Decisions. I think we get Aqua Step again. We take the kill. Yeah. I mean, the death, you know what I mean. As good as Ricardo can be, Weekend Corv is fantastic. Because we can go into... No, we can't. We go into Torgan. Because... we outspeed Numwood. That was maybe not optimal, end of the day, but It's fine. We go Godzilla. Probably can't get touched by Corviknight. Yep. Shadow Ball's pretty safe. Yep. Doesn't really have a switch in either. Doesn't have any ground moves on any of his other mons, or at least he shouldn't, so losing the air balloon's not too bad. Clodsire's already out of the equation. I guess Clodsire's completely countered by Golden Go. But down goes Corviknight. I feel like we're in a decent position. Obviously, rocks are up, but we can get rid of those with a free mortal spin now that the poison and the steel type are gone. Dragapult is maybe a bit spooky. But I feel like... Do we need Golden Go much? We don't really need it for Rotom or Frostmoth. I'm going to Shadow Ball, expecting perhaps a Dragon Dance if they get greedy. And if they're specs, we can perhaps go Glamora, Mortal Spin, and then go Neum after, and potentially just win with Torch Song behind sub. I'm having to think they went Ghost. Okay. It doesn't really tell us anything. It could still be specs, I suppose. One Mortal Spin now. Get rid of rocks. They are definitely specs. So, Nyaum comes in. They're going to switch because they have to. Who's the hardest counter? Has to be Frostmoth. I think we go Catboy. Cycle back into Cyclozar with U-turn, as they do indeed switch. Ooh, okay. That's super duper fine with me. I don't know if Slitherwing actually switches in to Flower Trick. I'm going to U-turn regardless. Yeah, Flower Trick would have been interesting. Play Rough would have been even better maybe, but still a lot of damage. Go Nyaum, Shed Tail. We know for a fact that the U-turn from Slitherwing does not break sub on Skeledirge. Oh, okay. That's... oh, god damn it. Okay. We're in a very interesting position now. I'm going to save Catboy. This is banded as heck. I think we have to play into a choke from them. I'm going to Torch Song regardless, of course, as they go for the first impression that they're locked into. Skeledirge, don't get me wrong, is very, very strong. But can it handle the entirety of the rest of the team alone? I guess technically Catboy can... We need chip on both mons, which is unhelpful. Terra Blast does a lot, but doesn't kill, which is something, I guess. Worm Mushrooms in. I reckon we play in a Hydro Miss. Is that a choke? Is that a choke from them? Uh-huh. Willow Miss. I mean, you can say what you want. At the end of the day, it's not good enough. It's not going to be good enough. Shadow Ball now. Does absolutely nothing. Skeledirge is so broken. It's capable of just winning games by itself. Should have maybe slack off there. We are in a situation where potentially Frostmoth can win. Nah. Skeledirge is too good. I mean, it got hairy for sure, but well done. We got there.